What's up, guys? I'm here in a Silver Bullet trade on my paper account. This is my Silver Bullet demo account. I just want to walk you through this analysis because I actually was bearish and I actually wanted a bearish fair value gap here at Silver Bullet time, 10 to 11 Eastern time. But what we had here was a bearish fair value gap. We closed above the bearish fair value gap. Overnight session liquidity is basically in high and low from 5 to 9 to 9:15. So we have liquidity above. We came very close to grabbing liquidity. We came down into a bullish fair value gap. Also, you could say breaker if you're playing breakers right here, right? I think this was the breaker. So market structure is looking good to go up, and we have yesterday's high going up. Why I was bearish though, if you look at the draw, and I know there's a lot of lines on the chart, so there's still a draw down here. So the market went here. Let me actually just log out real quick of this. Okay, so the market went down and almost hit this draw. So it's kind of like a double top, double bottom. But the only reason I'm bullish is because of the structure and because there's liquidity up here. I don't want to see this going back up below here. I really don't. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna go break even though. Even though I don't want to see it go back below. Because my strategy doesn't, I don't have break evens and I don't even have partials, but I will take a partial if it goes back above here. 1 to 2, I'll take 3 contracts out. I mean, I'll take 2 contracts out and leave the last one to hit yesterday's high. But why I wanted to make this video was because originally I wanted this. So it's 10 o'clock. We have a huge spike up. Huge spike. Oops. Go back. Huge spike happened. Oop, did it again. Huge spike happened at 9:50. I wanted 9:50 to go down. I didn't want it to continue going higher. I wanted this to like make some red candles, make some fair value gaps, bearish fair value gaps. So at 10 o'clock, I can get into a fair value gap. And I had a little chart like this. I sent it to my group of friends that trade. So I went down. I wanted a fair value gap right here, come down to hit my draw, basically at silver bullet times. And I want to show you how like the plan kind of progressed. And then so when we closed above, I'm seeing overnight session. So my other plan was, I all made this up and real quickly. And then so I wanted overnight session to get ran, liquidity to get ran. And then I wanted a bearish fair value gap right here. I wanted it to grab liquidity, create a displacement, bearish fair value gap, get in, and then get out basically at the draw or 1 to 3 at the draw. So I like to do 1 to 3 right here, and then 1 to 3 over here. I'll get out, something like that. And then when price did not take overnight session high, I saw this bullish fair value gap right here, and and silver bullet times we can come and tag bullish fair value gaps. We can come and tag previous bullish fair value gaps. And I'm actually going to go into here and just go break even because I do have a bearish bias and I do want to preserve capital. So if it does want to come and take me out right here, I'll take that loss. Um just because I don't want it. I want to see a grab here, grab maybe this low right here, failure swing, and then start pushing up, maybe make a swing low right here. Um, you know, that's just because I do have a bearish bias, and I'm waiting for a 5 minute bearish fair value gap to come and take this down. So if it wants to come and take me out right here, I'm perfectly fine with that. But I just wanted to show you how I progressed to taking this long that pushed back price all the way back up here because we have yesterday's high. We have yesterday's high that's still untapped. So I put that as a draw on liquidity, a short-term draw on liquidity. There's a bearish order block right here, so it could be trying to tag tag this high, grab it, and then sink. So that's kind of my little thought process behind it. So it looks like we're touching it again. I entered at 50% just because of win rate. Like I wanted a good win rate. I had my stop right here. I had my entry right here. I had my stop. My take profit all the way Yesterday's high was just a clean 1 to 3. So that's the only reason I took 50%. Most of the time I'd enter right away, but you know, so we went down, and that's kind of just, I'm trying to just show you how I'm progressing with my silver bullet plays, and like how I'm viewing the market, the structure with my silver bullet, and trying to find an optimal trade that can give me some good wins. Obviously, I could have taken some partials over here or something. I do want this price to still come up and still move up. Yeah, like I don't want it to grab this high, because look, this is already in discount too. So it hit 50% right to the top, so right to discount. So maybe accumulate more orders, rejection block over here, type of thing like that. Like I'm gonna keep this in break even though, because I like that. I like that it's risk free. There's no bearish for value gaps going down, so that's also a good sign. Maybe it was just filling in the imbalances on this wick or something like that. But I do want a nice push up. I do want a nice push up here. But yeah, I just wanted to make this video and like show you guys how I'm progressing with Silver Bullet. And I feel like Silver Bullet honestly is one of the easiest setups, because all you have to do is figure out the draw. Figure out the draw and look at the structure. That's it. So that's how I made this little play. That's how I'm looking and viewing the markets with Silver Bullets. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Actually, I'm just gonna pause this recording and see what price does, and see, and comment on what price is gonna do. And I will be taking partials around 1 to 2. So I'm not scared of taking partials right it hits this, because there's liquidity. So there's liquidity above here. So I'm fine with just taking partials right at 1 to 2 exactly. So I'm gonna pause this and see what the market does. If it stops me out, I'll resume the recording. If it hits my draw finally, you'll see. So I'm pausing it now. Okay. All right, guys. So we got stopped out of our position. The market is still looking a little weird. And honestly, if we get a fair value gap down here, I don't think I'm going to be taking that. If we get a bearish fair value gap down here, I don't think I'm going to be taking that long. I mean, that short. Um, we'll see the risk reward, but it'll be something like this. Like, let's say this is the fair value gap. Enter right here, stop right here. So risk reward isn't terrible, and it is a Thursday, so Thursdays tend to be more expansive. But the only reason I really wouldn't want to take it is because, like, let's say it does come and it makes a fair value gap right here. Like, if it comes in and gives me a displacement like that, then yeah, I might take that. But I would like to see a new low being made or something, and then we come back into this fair value gap, push down, and grab the objective that we were meant to grab. But yeah, the only reason I don't love it is because there's liquidity up here, there's liquidity up here, and there's liquidity up here. But we do have a downtrend. We do have a draw, a double bottom basically, relatively equal lows. So we'll see, and how the day progresses, and I'll pause this and see what the market does, and I'll give you guys my insight. And maybe we take a loss, maybe we take a win. So who knows? Hey guys, back again. So I would like a fair value gap. Basically, just drop down hard. I would like a bullish fair value gap to be placed around like over here, and then we'll like enter right here. Maybe put a stop right there, and then targeting something like this. 2.5 is also not bad. Could go for 3 because there is liquidity above. And yeah, rebalancing, all that jazz. But we don't have to have a one to we can have 1 to 2.5 right here, but that's what I would like to see. Fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, bouncing off of this order block right here. And this is a high probability order block, because look at this candle right here. Look which one closed. Market structure break. Liquidity to the upside. Yeah, I like that. So let's see what the market does, and I'll give you guys, I'll pause this right now and fill you guys in later. All right, guys. So right here we have a huge expansion, fair value gap, like we anticipated. You can see my entry right here. My stop is right below the 5 minute fair value gap. It is also a 3 minute fair value gap. So I would love for price to maybe grab this, come down, and then make its way for yesterday's high. All in the span of 10 minutes. So a little, maybe a little unrealistic, but once it gets to 11, I'm stop trading. Looking at the 3 minute chart right now, yeah, I would love it to go down here. Why I'm comfortable with this stop is I think that if market is in expansion mode, it'll come down, but it won't make a deep enough retracement to really grab this. And I would love if it didn't grab this high and then made its way down, because then obviously it's like a magnet. It's getting pulled up right here. But yeah, that's how my analysis is working right now, and I'll see if I can just come back to you guys and pause this right now and see what price is gonna do. So it just went above that high. So I'm gonna see what price does, and yeah, I'm trying not to FOMO into grabbing yesterday's high, but I'll pause this and see what market does, and I'll react from it. But yeah, I like this entry right here. I do like this entry. Um, it is in premium. From right here to right there, yeah, still premium. But I would like this bounce up. Okay, so I'm pausing right now. All right, guys. So we're 3 minutes from when we're gonna stop looking for trades. Um, I don't know if that is really in like the silver bullet plan. Like you have to just stop looking for trades from this time, or does the fair value gaps, occur during this time? We'll see if we get filled in. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and yeah, I'll just pause the video and see what we do. If we fill in before 11 or nothing. Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, guys. So this seemed like it was the draw, or like this was the fair value gap that's gonna push price up. Um, in this scenario, you could have taken the long here, the fair value gap, put your stop in the last fair value gap, so the first, in the series of three. But also there was another one here that got tagged up, and we were bullish at this area, so it wouldn't have been a bad idea to take this. You would have put your stop here, so a moderately pretty decent stop, and 1 to 3, and you would have gotten right at overnight session high. So this would have been really the main entry. It's just haven't really experimented with the 1 minute fair value gaps for silver bullets, but they definitely perform. They definitely perform. They definitely perform for sure. You just gotta be nimble. Maybe this is not the best because it hasn't really expanded. Like it went up, came down, went up, and then came down again. So, but yeah, today we didn't get a setup. We did get a setup. We got pushed up, but we got to break even. So, not even gonna journal that. But yeah, I hope this was like helpful on like how to progress with silver bullet and how to use silver bullets to reach your draw. And I've showed that I had different draws. I have a draw lower and I have a draw higher, but based on the structure of the market, I've determined which draw that we're gonna go to. Yeah, I hope this helps. And no PM silver bullet today because Powell talks at 4 p.m. So I'm not trying to get chopped up. But yeah, I hope this helps. And looks like we're doing a little bounce off of here. And I'll see if we reach the highs in this little continuation. Um, but yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, and I hope you learned something. Peace.